perspective. I say, is it too much to ask for both?
You are now into the one and only DJ Silver C on the Wake Up with Tosh and Chad, the Unfiltered Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 minutes after the hour. This is the Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Let's go.
Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You clothes or Stetson hats? Did I tell you one? Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You don't. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats. Did I tell you one? Shrimp. What? Shrimp. What? Shrimp. What? Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. Shrimp. What you call me? Shrimp. You did. You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats. Did I tell you one doggone thing? It makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm Shrimp.
Attention you must pay, so listen close to what I say. Don't take this as a simple rhyme, cause this type of thing happens all the time. Now, what would you do if a stranger said, would you diss them or would you reply? If you answer, there is a chance that you'll become a victim of circumstance. Am I right, fellas? Tell the truth, or else I'ma have to show and prove you are what you are. I am what I am. It just so happens that most men are.
Shrimp. What you call shrimp? What you call me? Shrimp.
Yeah, I'll be a tramp.
Have you ever seen a dude who's stupid and rude? Whenever he's around, he dogs your mood. I know a guy like that, girl. He thinks he's God's gift to the world. You know that kind, excited all the time, with nothing but sex on the mind. I'm no stunt, on me you can't front. I know the real deal, I know what they want. It's me. Why? Because I'm so sexy. It's me. What? Don't touch my body, boy. Cause you see, I ain't no skeezer, but on a real tip, I think he's a
Shrimp. What you call shrimp? What you call shrimp?
It's getting ridiculous. Don't waste my time.
On the first date, he thought I was a dummy. He had the nerve to tell me he loved me. But of course, I knew it was a lie, y'all. He undressed me with his eyeballs, trying to change the whole subject, cause everything he said pertained to sex. So I dissed him, I said, you the sucker. Get your dirty mind out the gutter. You ain't getting paid, you ain't knocking boots. You ain't treating me like no prostitute. Then I walked away, he called me a teaser. You're on a mission, kid, yo, he's a
Shrimp. What you call shrimp? What you call shrimp? Shrimp.
Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story, please? Please?
Why I gotta be on that? Alright, you kids get to bed, I get the story. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop. It's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, "Keep still, boy, no need for static." Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger. So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back but he missed her. Looked round good and from expectations he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who he saw? Dave the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap? He said, "I need bullets, hurry up, run." The dope fiend brought back a spanking shotgun. He went outside but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near University. Escaped alive though the car was battered. Rat-a-tat-tatted and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Pointed at her head, he said the gun was full of lead. He told the cops, "Back off, for honey here's dead." Deep in his heart, he knew he was wrong. So he let the lady go and he starts to run on. Sirens sounded, he seemed astounded. And before long the little boy got surrounded. He dropped his gun, so went the glory. And this is the way I have to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman's dream. The cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow or your soul gets cast. Good night.
Excuse me, Dougie Fresh.
Yes!
Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite.
They never right.
That's not polite. Am I lying?
No, you're quite right.
Well, tonight, on the Surrey mic, you're about to hear.
We swear, the best star rappers of the year.
So, cheery up,
yell,
scream bravo.
Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hey, yo, Doug.
What?
Put your ballies on.
Yo, Rick, I was about to, but I need the shoe home.
Why?
Because the shoes always hurt my thumb.
6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. On.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Yo, what's wrong with
Well,
that?
I don't know. They're late. Tell them the time. Oh, I forgot the date.
Man, you did it again. Oh, no. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. No, we didn't.
What?
No, we didn't.
What?
No, we didn't.
Well, don't get us wrong. Excuse me, Dougie. Excuse me, Dougie. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh, you're on. On.
Yeah, what's up, man? They go that girl they call Roxanne. She's all stuck up. Why you say fat? Cause you wouldn't give a guy like me no rap. Now she was walking down the street, so I said, hello, I'm Kango from the TFO. And she so, I said, so, baby, don't you know I can sing, rap, dance in just one show? Cause I'm Kango, Mr. Sophisticator. As far as I know, ain't nobody greater from beginning to end and to beginning. I never lose because I'm all about winning, but if I was to lose, I wouldn't be upset, cause I'm not a gambler. I don't bet, I don't be in no casino. And baby, like a nizzo, the is the grizzly, kiss ain't kizzo. I thought you'd be impressed and give me devious rap. I thought I had a gun inside my sinister trap. I thought it'd be a piece of cake, but it was nothing like that. I guess that's what I give a thing, it ain't that right black. It's Chris, I can kiss him and see me number with her. Chris Lewis, I can tease her of his ass like a killer with a bad bang, bang. Brother, I feel bad, but I ain't committing suicide for no crap. Calling her a crab is just a figure of speech, because she's an apple, a pear, a plum, and a peach. I thought I had it in the palm of my hand, but man, oh man, if I was grand, I'd bang Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne, can't you understand? Roxanne, Roxanne, I wanna be your man. Yo, Kango, I don't think that you're dense, but you went about the matter with no experience. You should know, she doesn't need a guy like you. She needs a guy like me with a high IQ. And she'll take to my rap, cause my rap's the best. The educated rapper MD will never vex. So when I met her, I wasted no time, but stuck up Roxanne, baby, don't mind. She thought my name was Larry, I told her it was Gary. She said she didn't like it, so she chose to call me Barry. She said she loved to marry, my baby she would carry. And if he had a baby, he named the baby Harry. Her mother name is Mary, which is really quite contrary. Her face is very hairy, and you can say he's scary. She lives in Miami, her father's a fairy. His wife's a secretary, his son's a military. To force him to a list against it wasn't voluntary. His daughter's name is Sherry, his son's a Tom and Jerry.
If you remember all these lyrics,
It was only temporary, back in January, or was it February? But every
you still got all your faculties.
it's only customary to give this commentary. Some say it's bad, some say it's legendary. You're searching all you want to try your local library. You never find a rhyme like this in any dictionary. But do you know, after all that, all I received was a pat on my back. That's what you get. It happened to me. Ain't that right, Mix Master ICE? Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. You thought you had a rope, you thought you was Cupid. But EMD, your rap was plain stupid. I know you're educated, but when will you learn? Not all girls want to be involved with bookworms. You gotta be strong to which you can't resist. So educated rapper, bust this. Since she's a new girl around the block, I had to let her know I was a debonair. Doc said I like to speak with you if I can. And if I'm correct, hey, your name is Roxanne. She said, how'd you know my mother is getting around? Right now, baby, you're the talk of the town. Please let me walk you to the corner. My rap will be brief. She said, I've seen you before. You look like a thief. I said, me? The doc? A hood? A rock? Run around the street robbing people on the block, man. That's not my style. The crime, I'm not related. As far as I'm concerned, I'm too sophisticated. Then it seems I got because she cracked a smile. That let me know my rap was worth for a while. She said, you call yourself a doctor? I said, this is true. She said, explain to me really what doctors must do. I said, this is very cool because I don't say this every day. It's a major medical field the doctor must play. Dermatology is treatment of the skin. In fact, that ain't you see me over and over again. There's anesthesiology, ophthalmology, internal medicine and plastic surgery, orthopedic surgery and pathology of disease caused by the change of the body. She said, ooh, that's very unique. Gave me her number and kissed me on the cheek. She said she had to go, but she'd be back by 8. So we call at 9 to arrange the date. Did you take her to the beach? That's what we planned. But she stood me up. Roxanne, 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 Roxanne.
Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, yo.
Little 80s flow.
Lyrics. This 88. Time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Rappers stepping to me. They wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory. They can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope a dog food. Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-D-A-double-D-Y-K-A-N-E. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother. At least not with the principal in this pedigree. So when I roll on your rappers, you better be ready to die because you're petty. You're just a butter knife, I'm a machete. This made by Ginsu, wait until when you try to front so I can chop into your body. Just because you try to be basing, Friday the 13th, I'ma play Jason. No type of joke, that game, puzzle, or riddle. The name is Big Daddy, yes, big, not little, so define it. Here's your walking papers, sign it, and take a walk as the Canes start to talk, cause I'm the Big Daddy. I'm the Big Daddy. I'm the Big Daddy. My rhymes are so dope and the rappers be hoping to sound like me so soon I'll have to open a school of MCing for those who wanna be in my field in court. Then again, on second thought, the half-seats coming out sounding so similar. It's quite confusing for you to remember the originator. And boy, do I hate a perpetrator. But I'm much greater. The best, oh yes, I guess, suggest the best should best don't mess or test your highness. Unless you just address with best finesse and bless the paragraphs I manifest. Rap prime minister, some say sinister. Non-stop in the groove until when it's the climax. Relax and chill. Have a break from a take of me acting ill. Brain cells are lit, ideas start to hit. Next, the formation of words that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit. And when my pen hits the paper, oh shit. I stop to stand strong over MCs and devour with the power of Hercules or Samson. But I go further to left, cause you can scout my cameo and I still have strength. And no, that's not a myth. And if you try to rip or get whipped, the man with the giving gift of gab, your vocab, I only ignore. Be sleeping on your rhymes till I start to snore. You can't awake me or even make me fear your son, cause you can't do me none. So think about it if you're trying to go. When you wanna step to me, I think you should know that I'm the big bad king. I'm the big bad king. I'm the big bad king.
Down the road, there's just one thing I wanna say. Copy. There's just one thing I wanna say.
We gonna hit it down like this, y'all know the flavor.
There's just one thing I wanna say.
Alamo, is you with me?
What goes around comes back around again.
Stud Doogie, is you with me?
What goes around comes back around again.
SOS, is you with me?
What goes around comes back around again.
Yeah, this how we gonna bust it down, y'all. Y'all know the flavor. You know what time is it? Check it out. This how we flow. Here comes the boober, and you know I won't fake it. Usually bust records on getting butt naked. Made for the Benzie. Drive a nigga skinzy, pump the tape, grab your naked with the pool bar frenzy. Come on, honey, thing, don't you try to eject slow downs. What you say once my joint gets erect? Some try to copy, but they just can't sketch it. Some try to follow, but they just can't catch it with the boom, boom, chat, yeah, all of that. Look, I'm living fat, me fall off, there be none of that. See who's the one to flip it? Quick to tell a nigga to zip it, so drink the 40, cause we ain't got time to sip it. Grand Pooba got body. Kick some of them, some of those, and some yachty. As dope as they come, suckers sing or hum. Don't try to step to this, you know you shit is slum. First batter up, but here's the pitch, it's a curve. Second batter up because the first got served. The one who arouses a browse for a blouse, kick styles by the piles as I leave a trail for miles. Skis when I please, hit from here to Tel Aviv. I'm getting G's, no more time for the line of free cheese. Here's the 411, the one who gets the job done. I know you know the flavor of the Pooba. Yeah. Nah. This how we bump it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Big Jeff in the house. We gon' move it like this. Baby pop in the house. Bust how we bust it down. You know the flavor. Sincere love. Check. Okay. What more could I say? Alamo, get the boom and parlay. I'm far from the average. Civilized and savage when I'm low on protein and with the beans, soup and cabbage. Skins on the diet, kick the flavor, cause it right. Do a show and get the dough, and then I'm off till the high. Sometime you on the spliff. Ain't no answer if, and if you really want to riff, you just might end up laying stiff. Jabos hanging back, a heel figure on the top. Knapsack on the back, that's just my flavor. As my man gives the finger. Watch his free grow bigger. The Parskey, that's my nigga. Here goes the wreck. What do you expect if you want to see some wrecks and cast not a check? Grand Pooba, more than a public figure. Quick to kick the bone up the butt of a gold digger. Now tic-tac-toe means I hit 3 in a row. If I do a show, then you better have my dough. Low. Well, how low can you go? Call on Grand Pooba if you really need a pro, cause my shit's more rugged than G.I. Joe. Don't front, honey, act like you know. Now big up to my Brooklyn mob. Big up to my uptown mob. Now brothers wanna diss because it's my turn to burn. My best advice for the brothers is to sit back and learn. I don't diss nobody to be somebody. I just like to kick the flavor to make the people party. See, all I'm saying is respect to those who try to follow. Sorry I left you. Grand Pooba, Stud Doogie, and Alamo. So if you ever want the flavor, you know where to go. Now how we go? Yeah. The real. Yeah. This is how we move it. You know the flavor. Here we go.
One more. We're going to get this thing rocking. Sing that shit, y'all. It's time to wake up.
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Now play. I don't know what it is about this beat that we have here, but it sure is funky. Yo, kid, I don't know what it is about this groove that's here making us move, but it sure is funky. I think it's time to rap. Shall we? Sure. Kid, play back, rolling strong. Dope and deaf. We can get funky with the best. We're just hyping it up. You know just how it had to be. Just take a look around, boy. Can't you see? Eyes up on rushing. Girls are just blushing. Whiz rocks and scratch. While Herb's on percussion. Setting the stage for the stage to get set off. I bust a rhyme and the dance and just jet off. So get off because you bit off more than you can chew. Now watch the dynamic duo do. Well, it's a go-go thing. Come on, rock and swing. You gotta roll with Kid and play. Now everybody sing. Wax and video. We're here to tear it up. So come on, here we go. Pump it up. This is high powered stuff. Kid play, can't get enough of that funky go, go, go rhythm. You wanted a dope jam? Well, that's what we're giving. We're headed for fame. Because Kid and Play's driven. Boy, we know game. And large is how we live it. We stay paid. You know the boys have got it made. See, I'm the tramp. And I'm a fella with the high top fade. Get down to the sound. You know we're about to turn it out. Roll with Kid and Play. Everybody shout.
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Man, that went a little longer than I expected. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's 28 minutes after the hour. This is the Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. What's going on, y'all?
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Oh, there's my buddy. There's my friend. Good morning, everybody. Ooh. I really didn't expect a boogie like that. Good morning. That music got me going. Tosh, are you there?
Kind of.
Hi, Tasha.
Good morning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm trying to get everything together here. My camera isn't working properly today. So we're using a different camera because nothing is warmed up. Everything is still left on the casino floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. So
Yeah.
it's crazy because I don't know what's happening on my side, but obviously, our family is here, but the viewership says 0 right now, and I think it has something to do with the fact that we're on that split platform again doing the.
No, it was working fine the other day.
No, I know. Saying right now it says 0, but obviously.
Well, it says 0 over here too, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the split, but because it was working perfectly fine.
Yeah. And I know it confuses you guys. I see. I'm not sure who that's the problem. It's 2 chats. That I don't understand.
No, it's funny because it's not. I realized that too. It's one chat.
What do you mean it's one chat? For who?
So yeah, it's one chat. It's a very weird way.
How is that possible?
Because I noticed that myself. Because I was saying that it was 2 chats as well, And then midway through the show, I was like, wait, it's one chat.
But what do you see that tells you it's one chat when
I'm not seeing
literally
it at this moment right now because I don't have it set up yet to even see any chat. But the last time you did the mobile view, I realized it was literally one chat when I actually logged in to my phone and it was one chat.
because I don't know if it was Kimberly. Somebody just said they were in the other chat speaking to us, but us wasn't over there. So I don't know how or what that actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it was Big said. We were saying, he was in the wrong chat, and then I had logged in a little bit after, and it literally was one chat. Like everyone was in one chat. I was able to see one chat. So
where? How are you able to do that if you're on one of the two?
I don't know, but all I'm saying is his comment was in one place when you had thought he was on the mobile side. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Maybe you saw him, maybe I have no idea. But I remember you making the comment that he was in the wrong chat or the wrong side, but I was able to see him perfectly fine. So that's why I was like, wait, there is a way you could see one chat, but I don't know how. So I don't know if YouTube, StreamYard, I'm not sure if they're working out their kinks some way, somehow, but I was able to see one chat.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so right now I'm in the mobile and I see.
So I guess if you're on the computer, because someone just said my comments on the mobile are not showing up on the computer. So I think if you are on a mobile, you could see one chat. If you're on a computer, you could see two. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Danny the boy called me Unc is old school. Danny, that's hilarious, and I appreciate it because I am old school. I don't know, man. Listen, if you're watching on the mobile side, just come over to the other side. I just feel better. I don't know why.
No, we just have to figure it out. Let them watch where they're comfortable. We just
because I see Charmel over there, and then I see Charmel. Charmel, where are you? Tell me where you are. Tell me where you are, Charmel. We're gonna spend an hour and 40 minutes on this. Let's do the whole show. Just figure it out.
No, it's literally up to us to figure it out. Let them watch, because I think it's just easier when people are able to have the view of their liking per whatever it is they're doing. They're probably in the car or whatever. Yeah, look, I'm looking at her on the computer. She just typed in mobile, so I could see the whole chat.
Yeah, and I see the symbol next to her. Okay, so you're on the mobile. Yeah, but maybe we're actually on the mobile side.
No, we're not. We have the master connection. So it's up to us to figure out and decipher. So I see Charmel is on her mobile because I see the mobile device next to her name and she typed mobile.
Charmel, switch over to regular right quick. I just want to see something. And then say hi again.
She probably can't.
Yeah, you just get out and go to the other one.
No, meaning she's probably on her phone.
Yeah, on your phone, you could see both. You have the option on your phone. I'm looking at the option to go to either. See, look.
Oh.
So you get, look. This is like coño carajo. So that's mobile. Right there. This one is mobile. And then if I go that way, then that's the regular one. So they both live on the phone. It's visually how you see it, which is still crazy because the mobile version doesn't look that good to me. Still, I mean, I guess when you open it, this is what we look like.
Yeah, it's very blown up.
Yeah, very facial. It's giving me facial. What's up, Tosh? Good morning.
Good morning.
You okay? You all right? You
Yeah, it's just all of my stuff is just like not kind of working the way I want it to. But fine. My camera is not working, so I'm using my computer.
know when I gotta get it. I have it. I just have to set it up. So when I DJ on TikTok, I switch the direction of the camera so that you get the full picture in TikTok. And then when I come to do this show, I have to switch it back. Basically portrait and landscape. But I literally have to switch the camera to do it.
Well, you told me. What way do you do it for TikTok?
I turn the camera long way portrait, yeah.
Yeah, well, you told me to leave it long way even for over here.
No, for here it's fine. Oh, you got it long way here?
Because that's what you told me to do it here.
I mean, you could do it that way. It's just the way that we literally to do the mobile side the way that it's supposed to be done. My camera should be that way as well. But
I mean, I'm on my computer right now. So,
yeah. Hi, Tosh.
Hey.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? We're here. We're sorry. You know, it's Monday morning. Blessings and, I don't know. To everybody.
I literally still have my makeup on from yesterday. Like, my nose might have crust on it. Sorry, guys, if you could see that. I don't know.
Ew. Crust? Who has crust in their nose? What kind of shit is that?
Oh, my nose is running.
Why? What's happening?
I'm not sure. I think it's a cross between the cross of the deserts and possibly some allergies. I really don't even know. I could.
Good morning, MAGA 2028. Yeah. Never.
What are you talking about?
In the chat. Who said that?
Matt.
Matt. Hey, Matt. To each his own. We love you being a part of the show, but just know that we don't flow that way.
Hey, Matt. Love who you love. Vote for who you vote for. Shout out to you for being a MAGA lover. I actually have a question. Are you, as a MAGA supporter, are you happy? Are you happy with the way things are going? Are things going in the favor in which you anticipated?
Did you get everything that you dreamed for, Matt? Did it all come to fruition? Did your dreams become a reality each and every time you are here with me? I'm sorry.
That is always my question. As long as you are getting.
What did she just do? She didn't plug in her computer, and her computer died. And we'll just wait for her to come back. He must be another chat. That's good. Nah, listen, I'm not. No, Matt's there. He said yes, very. I had a hard time between 2020 and 2024. Okay, so what's better, Matt? I'm curious to know. Hold on. What changed for you that is directly related to this new administration? Because we all want to know. Hi, Tosh.
Well, Matthew, I'm not sure if my interaction is what messed up. I like literally did nothing. I
thought your computer died. But I just asked Matt. He said he had a rough time between 20 and 2024. So I'm curious to know what has changed for him, and is it directly related to this new administration? Chad, yes, we're going to get into all of that. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a whole bunch to talk about. Interest rates, food prices, got a huge tax return on your taxes for the overtime. Really? So your food prices have gone down. And what part of the country do you live in, Matt? Because maybe we all should live there. Your interest rates? How is that even possible? Interest rates are higher now. I'm not sure. And I get the tax return on taxes on your overtime. But so you're a minority, Texas. Okay, I have to do some research on that. I'm not.
Wait, you said he's a minority?
He said all these amazing. He said his food prices are. No, I'm saying he's a minority in terms of him who has gotten benefits from all of what he's saying. I don't know anybody who said
he might
lower
be
food prices.
Well, you know what? He's a minority in a different way. He might.
No,
be
that's what I'm saying.
He might be the minority that profits from this administration, and if that is the case, Matthew, how you doing? I've got a bill here with a comma in it. How you doing?
I'm not sure what interest rates
Let me see.
he's speaking
Where's
about.
my camera at? How you doing? I've got a bill right here. It's got a comma. Since you are the minority, meaning what we need.
Yeah.
My Cash App is the voice chick, and I am not ashamed to say that.
Hey, man. Well, I don't know that anybody in this chat would agree with any of that. But
agree with what? Him?
Anything that he's saying. But I mean, listen, it's all good if that's what it's helping him.
He said housing, cars. Listen, Matthew, I don't know who you are. I don't know who sent you. I don't even know how you got here. At this point, I don't give a damn. Take off your shoes and relax your feet.
And hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
And the subscription button.
Hit the subscribe button. Maybe tell about 12 of your buddies to come over here and watch the Tosh and Chad, the Wake Up with Tosh and Chad.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate around here. It's just we aren't quite part of the group that you subscribe to because we don't benefit the way you do. However, motherfucker, if you could do me a favor and potentially, let your friends know that certain things that you're benefiting from actually depletes a whole lot of other people. But in the meantime, my Cash App is the voice chick. TheVoiceChick. Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Yeah. Man, this is a super, super busy weekend, both in the news, both culturally, personally, a lot of shit going on, man. Obviously you went to Vegas and you did your thing. How'd the boys do out there?
Shout out to my my basketball boy, not both boys. Both boys came, but this was a tournament for my basketball son. Shout out to the Cavs, the SoCal Cavs. My basketball son, they went to the semifinals, and unfortunately they lost. They played a really great game. So shout out to them. However, my niece and my nephew, they won their championship. So shout out to them. Yes, yeah. They took their team all the way to the championship and they brought home that trophy. So, or medal. What did they get? They got the medals around their neck. So shout out to them. It was a good time. Vegas was a good time. If you were here on Friday, you already know I kind of went out there with this thing. I have no idea what it is. If it's the allergy change in season, like that's a crazy thing with allergies. It's like, you never know, like, am I sick or is this allergies? But it was, anytime you travel with these traveling teams, it's busy. Do you know what I'm saying? Long days, long nights. So no, I didn't get a chance to gamble. I really wanted to do like a $20 thing and sit at the dime machine. I really did. I didn't have a lot of money to gamble with, but I really wanted to, I got permission, I got permission from my older son, who is almost 17, that I could gamble $20. He said, Mom, you could go and gamble $20. I said, yes. I didn't take advantage of it. So, But shout out to everyone at the Aria. We stayed at the Aria. Really lovely, lovely hotel, lovely staff. And yeah, I really did nothing other than be a sports mom in Vegas and pray to God I didn't get a ticket for doing 100 on the highway to get my kid there.
Are you guys late? You're running behind?
Yeah, and you know what? Let me tell you something. The coach, shout out to the coach. His name is Daryl McDonald. If anyone knows him, the all famous Daryl McDonald here in Southern California. He chops my head off every time, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, you are one of the most dedicated, and you're a single mom. I don't know how you do it, but you do it. But bitch, you get here on time. So he calls me. I'm like 35 seconds away. Actually, no, I had dropped off Johnny to the court. He calls me. He's like, is it Johnny just getting here? And like, I felt like that pit in my stomach, right? And I'm like, no, coach. He goes, huh, that means he just got here. And I'm like, yes, coach. He goes, why? I said, you know what? He goes, let me tell you something. I love you. I love you to death. And I love you right now in Vegas. But when we get back to LA, we're going to have a conversation. I'm like, could that be over dinner? He's like, you know what? I can't even be serious with you. I said, well, don't try. Don't try now. He went, where are you? I'm going to get water for my kid. You want something from the store? Shit. And so I said, let me tell you something, coach. I'm sorry. I like to hold myself accountable. It was me. It was me this morning. I said, the shower pressure in my hotel is so good. Shout out to the Aria again. That shower pressure, I mean, the way the water came out and it was just beating on my face and on my I think I might have taken one of the longest showers of my life. And then I sat down and I scrubbed my feet, massaged my feet really good. Do you know what I'm saying, Chad? Like, I needed that moment. I put on the robe and I just sat at the edge of the bed and I massaged the body butter into my legs, into the bottom of my feet. I needed that moment. So I told him all that. I said, Coach, I'm sorry. It was me. I had no reason. I was running on time, actually. I was running beyond on time. But Coach, I needed that moment for myself, and it was selfish of me, and I'm sorry. He couldn't say a goddamn thing after that.
Oh, so you weren't late because of your drive from LA to Vegas. You were late because of your time in the hotel room that you were having.
I just took my goddamn time. Took my motherfucking time. No, we went to Vegas the day before. So we were in Vegas.
So you were enjoying basking as the water was pressure of the water was slapping you on the face.
And on my body. And the lighting in the bathroom was just so good. The bathroom was really nice. And then the view was beautiful. The room temperature was, I needed that. I really needed that.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I mean, I might have showed up a couple minutes late, but baby, I felt good and I smelled amazing.
Shout to you, Tasha. Shout to you. I hate to see our lovely family in the chat struggle.
Struggle for what?
Because of the chat.
I think you're the only one struggling.
I'm not. Just take a second and just read. Just take a second.
My mouth is still open from you selling your soul to MAGA viewers, girl. Fuck that fuck that shower. My mouth. Who's that? Oh, Bestie, listen. Bestie, close your mouth.
I don't even see that. Where is that?
It's a strategy, Bestie. You already know when Tasha does things that are a little off the hook, it's a strategy. The strategy is you got to reel them in. They're here already. You got to reel them in. Because I got to let them know. Because of your choice to save your dollars, me as the minority, the real minority, I'm struggling. I have a fucking bill sitting here. I almost used the bill as a coaster. It has a comma. My rent is due. By the way, if our new friend Matt is still in the building, Matt, my rent is $3,000. Just let me know. It's a strategy. $3,000 every month. Matthew. Bestie, I'm still your girl.
Shout out to Julia. Shout out to all the new viewers. I'm certain, 100% certain, we have several in here today. Why my viewer says 0 eyes are watching. No idea still. Quite frustrating.
Shout out to Big Sad. Big Sad just walked in the door.
Panel on P, I do. Big Sad, what's up?
I'm so sad my camera isn't working.
Yeah, you look real blurry. You look very slurry.
I do?
Slurry look to you.
I wonder if it's also. Well, I'm using the computer, so I think I'm.
Did you clean it?
I did. I could try cleaning it again. And I'm actually on the mobile view. I look horrific. How can you choose what view you want to look at?
From your phone or from the computer? You can't.
From your phone, darling.
Just go out to the main page, and then where it says that we're live, you can go between the two. Like go to YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
And then hit Tosh and Chad.
Oh, we have to go to your the main page. Oh, interesting. Oh, YouTube might be having an issue because it also says on YouTube that we have 0 people watching us. So shout out to no one that we're talking to.
You guys are all ghost.
Okay, hold on a minute. Shout out to, let's do a roll call. Do we have a music bed to do the roll call?
Sure we do.
I hate the fact that my camera isn't working and I have to use this camera. I don't like when you all can see my legs. Sometimes I wear nothing. Today I'm wearing my sweatpants with the holes in it. You could kind of see how I'm sitting. See my one leg up. I'm too exposed. Too much. Are you going to play music or not? Oh no, I kind of like that first one that you did. This is too mellow. Oh yeah, it says 1 person is viewing us. Shout out to the 1 person viewing us. Let's do a roll call kind of early, everybody. I don't know why Chad put on this like slow. He did it right. He had on some good funky dance music just now. Messed up.
That's what you call not being ready.
You had it right before, but we're going to roll with this. I want to give a huge shout out to the chat, everyone that's actively chatting. Shout out to Dre Williams. He is holding the #1 crown. Shout out to Dre. Coming in right behind him on #2. Pause. Following up. Good night. Following behind him with crown #2 is Bestie. I don't know if they have a #3. They do. Risha.
What are you doing right now? What's happening?
I'm shouting out the crown wearers.
What do you see that at? What is that?
Oh, get it the fuck together. So Dre Williams is wearing the #1 crown, followed by Bestie G with the silver crown. And the bronze crown goes to Arisha, if she is still in the building. Shout out to Kim. I can't call you Kim, and be serious. Shout out to Mrs. Preston. Shout out to Big Sed. Shout out to Bryson is in the building. Shout out to Aruba. Lizette, good morning. Shout out to Danette. Shout out to Panama P. I feel like I saw you in here. Shout out to Charmel. Shout out to the entire room if I've missed your name. Shout out to Moni. Moni in the middle. Moni in the middle. Shout out to Alicia. And Miss Ange is in the building. Tommy Jones is in the house. And I haven't seen our London friends in a minute. I don't know where they're at. But
Afua been rocking?
No, not Afua. Afua is she's over in Indonesia right now.
Oh yeah, that's
she's our international traveler. We don't know where Afua's gonna be on a Monday. Last I know, she was in Indonesia, but it was who is Zay Love, I think. Zay, I believe, is our Londoner. We haven't seen her. Shout out to Pierre.
Tuggle in the building. What's up, Derek?
Yup, D Tuggle's in the building. Who else? Who else is here?
First of all, when were y'all gonna tell me that D Tuggle's DJing? How
Daisy? What?
How come I didn't know that?
For years. Where you been?
I didn't know that.
Daisy is in the building. Felicia is in the building. What's up? Yup, Zay Love Glow. Thank you, Daisy. Zay Love Glow. Haven't seen her in a long time.
Zay Glow Love.
Zay Glow Love, sorry. Who else is in the building that I missed out? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Shout out to our new viewers. I haven't seen our new friend Matt. Matt, did I scare you away by letting you know that we do not benefit by your vote?
But we can benefit by your donations.
Matt was like, oh shit, they're begging. I gotta go. The niggas is begging.
Time to go. Time to go.
Time to get out of here. Thought they were different.
I thought they were different. It's hilarious.
Oh, Aruba says she's also a Tosh. I had no idea your name was Tosh. Shout out to Tosh. Shout out to all the Toshes in the building. Shout out to everyone. If I missed your name, I definitely apologize. So anyway, Chad.
Yeah.
You had a pretty big weekend.
I did.
Get into it.
Where do I begin?
I don't know, but change the music bed. Transition. You want to be a producer, be a motherfucking producer.
It would help if you show up on time.
No. 5:20 is my call time.
No, but I need your camera on, okay? Before 8 o'clock.
My camera has nothing to do with your fingers and the mechanisms.
Oh, it does. It gets in the way of me having it's too many things.
Oh, Chad, shut. You will make every excuse in the book. I talked to somebody already.
About what? What?
Because you lie so much, I have to fact check.
About what?
Me and my camera have nothing to do with you pressing buttons to make music.
No, what I'm saying is a setup. I like to be set up, so I'm not worrying about this. That is one of my biggest worries. I had an amazing weekend. I went to see my girl Cardi.
Shout out to Belcalis, Alamazar.
Where are you at seeing all of that?
Oh, she ain't your girl for real. Because that's her name.
Oh. No, I had a good time. I went and showed out. The Bell, Robert Bell, Cool Bell, and the family hosted a suite at the Prudential.
Who's that?
Cool in the Gang, Robert Cool.
Oh, you said Cool. Okay, I thought you said Robert Cool. Like who?
Cool Bell.
Okay, gotcha.
And they're, his sons, Hakeem and Muhammad, are basically, running a lot of like their foundations and, all their merchandising and products, things of that nature that they're putting together now. So, they have a champagne called Le Cool, So Le Cool sponsored a suite at the Prudential Center night of Cardi's show, and I went and showed up, represented, ran into some cool folks I haven't seen in a long time.
Tell us, name drop.
Name drop. Friend of yours and friend of mine's, Miss Jones.
Shout out to Tarsha Jones. Tarsha. Hi, Tarsha.
Yeah. And we had an amazing moment because it's been a very, very, very long time since she and I have seen each other. I mean, probably since we worked on her project. And she's Tasha's a sweetheart. She's a doll.
Tarsha. Tarsha.
Tarsha, yes. Tarsha. Is a doll. She's watching. She's watching the show.
I think she watches on the rewatch because there's no way she could watch our show now. She's doing her show now.
Yeah, absolutely.
She is our competitor now.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Friendly fire.
Yeah. But she's getting ready for other things that are actually her priority.
Nice. What's she doing?
So
can you talk about it or no?
I mean, so I think everyone knows about Pink Champs, but the Pink Champs that we might think is Pink Champs isn't actually Pink Champs. So there's a real Pink Champs coming, which is gonna be really dope. And I think it's gonna do well for her. So shout out to her and that. I won't go into full detail because I don't know how much she's actually talked about it yet.
Sharmell said she was her first placement with you.
Yes, 100%. That's right, Melly.
But what does that mean?
So Sharmell is a songwriter and singer, and we work together.
I didn't know that. You only talked about her son, who's this amazing entertainment contributor, huh?
Yeah, Sharmell is quite the gifted individual.
Okay, I think I might have missed that in the intro to Sharmell.
Yeah, I was saving it, to be honest with you, because I was gonna get into it.
Is she someone that we might know? Like we know her voice somewhere?
I mean, some people may, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, yeah, she's more now so, and correct me if I'm wrong, Melly, in the gospel world. So that's, when I found her, she was doing R&B. Well, not found her, but when she came into my life, she was writing, R&B music. I mean, just beyond talented, though. Like, goodness gracious, beyond talented.
Okay.
Hold on.
I love that.
Yeah. While we here with it, let's just touch on this right quick. By the way, her son produced this song. It's Sharmell Cofield.
Oh, heartache, it always seems to find you. An old man worry is always knocking at your door. When there's more losses than gains, just hoping that the sun will shine again. No, there won't always be rain. They say trouble don't last always. So, brother, please hold on. You're under the weight of the struggle. Only here for a few days, but those days are full of trouble. Hold on, sister, please hold on. No, I'm starting to crumble. We're only here for a few days, but those days are full of trouble. All of the bad days, they seem to outweigh the good. and circumstances never turn out like you think they should. I see the burdens you carry. At times the load gets too heavy. I heard you say that you've had enough, but please don't throw in the towel. Never give up. You're under the weight of the struggle. A few days, but those days of trouble. Hold on, sister, please. Oh yeah, no, I'm starting to cry. We're only here for a few days. But those days are full of trouble. Keep praying.
Man, listen. Please go check out Charmel. Her songs are up on all the platforms. She's quite the quite the voice. I mean, there's we'll probably play a couple other joints, but yeah, she could sang, like for real.
I like that song.
Yeah, like she could sang. Shout to you, Melly. Shout to you, Melly.
Shout out to Charmel.
Yeah, man, it was really, really dope. Listen, Cardi B put on one hell of a show.
Did Little Kim come out on this?
No. She only brought one artist out Saturday night, which was Fetty Wap, who is, as you know, newly home from federal penitentiary.
Is he the one with the eye?
He is the one with the eye.
Okay. Shout out to FP.
Yeah. He came and did his thing.
Nice.
I was very, very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Production value of the show, top tier. And you know what I loved about it, she is not a great performer, right? Like, it's not second nature for her. Like, she's not a dancer, but what you know is that she worked as hard as you could possibly work to perfect her skill for that performance, right? And you see it, and she, from the beginning to the end, she gave every single ounce of what she had. And it just seems, you know how Cardi is, right? Like, she's just authentic, and that's what you feel like. You're like, yo, she's giving you, the best.
What she's got,
the best swag that she's got when she's trying to do her little dance move, unless she's doing like her stripper stuff, which is she's very comfortable in. And they did have a couple of poles on the stage, and
poles like to slide down on.
Yeah, climb
Interesting.
Up.
Did she do a routine?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She did several routines
on the pole.
On the pole, on the chair. Yeah, there was a lot of clapping going on in that place.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't just mean hand clapping.
Oh.
Yeah.
How was the attire of the audience? I've noticed like there's a really fun trend with all of these concerts. Everybody is dressing to the theme of whatever.
So it was a schoolgirl theme.
Oh, so okay. Nice.
So there were a lot of very, very, very short, mini-esque type short skirts, I guess.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of ass cheeks.
Oh, okay.
A lot of bobby socks.
Oh, okay.
A lot of bustiers. Bustiers? What are they?
Bustiers,
Bustiers.
Yeah. But no, bustiers.
Bustiers. Yeah. It's a lot of bustiers.
Oh, maybe I'm not saying it right because you sound stupid saying it.
There's a lot of bustiers boosting out there. A lot of boosting buses and bustiers. It was a lot. Yeah. It was quite I was
someone said we're both saying it wrong, so now we both just sound dumb.
Okay. That's why it didn't sound right to you, because you weren't saying it right to begin with, right?
First of all.
What else? Started a little late, but
wait, so going back to Miss Jones.
Okay.
Were you both in the same suite or neighbors?
Yes. So,
Oh, okay.
LaCool will be one of her major sponsors.
Oh, nice.
For her show.
Good for her. Good for her. Shout out to Miss Jones. I don't have the hand clapping one over here, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Did you take any pictures?
I did not.
Wow.
And I would have to say this.
Why do we send you out? You don't need to be a field reporter.
No, because it's different for me going out because these are friends of mine, right?
So you take pictures with your friends.
Nah, there's certain settings and environments that you just don't do that. And
take pictures with your friends at a concert?
Yeah. So, because if we were in the seats and we were chilling, it's one thing. But being in the suite, I think, and again, certain suites, right, are certain environments, and you kind of feel the room out, and you're like, yeah, this is not the place. I mean, you want to do it, y'all, if you catch each other outside of the suite, maybe you go ahead and you take the picture. And,
wait, what's it? You're too cool for me.
Nah, I mean, listen. So it's not really about being cool because you'll find yourself being the person that they don't want around when every time you're around, you're the one snapping pictures because sometimes they just want to cool out, chill out, right? So I'm perfectly.
It says that I hardly take pictures with my celebrity friends. They're people though. People like to take pictures.
But no. See, that's where you're wrong. Celebrities actually don't enjoy taking pictures.
With their friends, they do. It's just all about how you go about it.
It's all about how you go about it and where it's happening at. Then you have to be able to read the room. I'm telling you, it's very important because if not, you'll get shunned out and you won't be invited back. You won't be the person, or when you come around, they'll just ignore you or make sure that they're not around or in a place where you're gonna have that moment to to get that picture because they really don't. But for the most part, when they're chilling and downtime, that's really what they want. And I'll give you a perfect example. So after the event, that same evening, Bow Wow and Omarion were performing in Brooklyn. I had to make a choice, right? And I made a choice to not go to that show and see Jermaine and my family over there, and I chose to come and hang out with Bacardi because I was hoping I'd go backstage maybe and get a hug. That did not happen, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm a big boy. But we met up afterwards. First, Jermaine and I, we went to grab something to eat. And then we hustled over to a new hot spot in the city. I think it's called Mira, Mira. It's like a hookah lounge restaurant. And, we have a whole entire section. We're in the back. It's just us. And maybe about 20 or 30 minutes later, the entire entourage from the show comes. So B2K, Bow, it's just, the dancers and the whole, everybody was there. And there were a couple of people that weren't necessarily a part of, the entourage, but were with us indirectly. Let's say they were with us indirectly. And there was one woman there who was with someone who was very close to someone else who was there with us. And out of nowhere, I'm sitting here and I'm talking to Jermaine and Bow, and we're having conversation, we're laughing. He's telling me what Jermaine did on stage, and like, this motherfucker didn't want to get on stage. They go on, and all of a sudden, I see something shiny come past me and walk over to Bow, and is in Bow's ear, boom, 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 and then I just start talking to Jermaine, and then I see them walk back, and then I see Bow start spazzing. I'm like, what happened? Motherfucker, just come over here. I want to take a picture of shit. I don't fucking take no picture. I'm back. I'm chilling. I don't want to, I just want to fucking chill. And then he didn't realize that that person was with someone that he knew. But my point is, there are environments and times and moments where artists just want to be normal. They don't want to take pictures because you're actually only really taking a picture because it's who they are. I don't need to take a picture of Jermaine ever again in life. Now, I do like to capture pictures time to time because I like to talk about how old we're getting. But we go on vacation, we take pictures like tourists, not necessarily pictures like, yo, I'm with JD. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of not the vibe. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely not. So here's the deal. People are people.
I didn't think you would.
No, because I hear what you're saying, but that just sounds like from a fan perspective. So people are people, y'all. Time in life is short. When people pass away, what's the first thing you look for? Pictures. And then you go to your camera roll. You might go to your album if you still print pictures, if all that stuff. And you're like, damn, I don't have much photos or, whatever. And the thing is that with celebrities, yes, their job is of the whatever performative space they're in, whether they're an actor, a musician, whatever they do. And so they do take pictures every day, all day with fans. However, one thing I learned growing up in the entertainment space is that when your friends and family members become celebrities and they become amongst the people that you idolize or you are a fan of, you are still a person in real life to them. So while time and place apply 100%, time and place apply for everyone, for you and I, and for the celebrities. And so, in addition to, I also know the space that I work in. I've been working in the media since I was 16, for those of you that don't know. And the very first real job outside of the station, I was a field reporter. And I would have to go to political events. That's where the station would send me to first. I didn't do entertainment per se. I started off doing a lot of political events. And my job was to literally get sound bites. So I would have to be aggressive. I would have to, and I had a recorder. So I would have to make my way to the front of the room. I would have to make my way into the room, make my way to the front of the room, make my way behind the scenes. And I had to be aggressive as a field reporter. And so you had to learn how to get in these doors. You had to learn how to get the footage that you need to go back to the station to do your job. And so networking is something I had to do from very, very young. So I get all my pictures, I get all my interviews that I want. Now, if I can't get it, then I can't get it. But when people know what you do, and they also are in the same space of entertaining and working for the public eye, we all know what it is. So whenever people see me, they know. But they also know that if we're friends in real life and we're family in real life, this isn't a fan out moment, I'm invading your privacy. It's a picture because we're enjoying the moment. So I do believe, and I also know by my own trajectory, that when I'm somewhere, I'm like, hey, let's flick it up. Let's have a good time. It's not cringy. When you say you'll never take a picture with Jermaine again, it makes me sad because that's someone who you grew up with since you guys were children. So to say you would never take a picture with him again because he's Jermaine Dupri, that's your friend, that's your brother. I take pictures with my siblings and my family members like crazy, like Swaggy P, aka Nick Young, the NBA player. That's my family. I'm gonna flick it up. But again, when we're in the house and we're taking selfies and he's throwing my kid across the lawn and, he knows that those pictures are not going to go on the web. So I think it's about people knowing that this is a safe space. This person is a safe person. So when they see a phone out and we're taking videos and pictures, those pictures aren't going to be sold to the tabloids when we're all dressed up. And I'm like, yo, let's take a picture. They also know A, this is for our memories. And B, potentially she's going to put it on her show or she's going to use it for her Instagram. So I think, we all just should, you read the room, but never be afraid. And this is a message to everyone. Never be afraid to ask for a photo. Never.
Listen.
That mentality is so aged and outdated. I think you should never be afraid to ask for what you want. If you want a photo, the worst that can happen is the person says, not right now. And I go out enough time with my celebrity friends and family where fans would run over and either they turn around and they say no, and then 5 feet later they say yes. So the worst that can happen is they say no. When you ask with respect, all you can do, you respect the person. Hey, I love your song. I love your music. I love you in this movie. Can we take a picture? The person would say, not right now, I'm with my family. You walk away, you say, okay. The person might turn around and say, yeah, real quick. That's it. Done. See, it's a yes or no. It's all about respect. And you're at a concert. Who doesn't take pictures at a concert? I think people are y'all too cool for me. Take pictures at a concert. I saw Jonesy. Look at us. I saw what? I'm so glad I'm different.
Yeah, because that's not good advice. But it's your advice, and
no, it's the advice
when
respect.
you're working and you're known for that. That's cool, but that's not my relationship with most people in general, right? Most people I come in contact with that are celebrities are people that I have known for years. And
that's all the better. That's why you should feel comfortable. Be like, yo, I haven't seen you in years. Let's take a pic.
Yeah, but again, you gotta read the room. Certain places is cool. I'm not, again.
You're in your 50s, and you also.
No, I've always been that way.
But I give perspective.
I've always been that way.
No, but perspective too. You
most celebrities are that way though. That's what you're missing. Most celebrities
maybe you're celebrities, but if you literally talk to a celebrity behind closed doors in private, even when they do certain interviews, the thing is that I think there's a time period where taking pictures were just uncool, right? And you see a lot of people, but when you are a celebrity, you are blessed to be in the position that you're in. And I think it's a fine, absolutely, because
you're wilding right now. What you're saying right now is
not at all.
Incorrect.
You are. So when you are in a position to be a celebrity, A-lister, B-lister, any kind of lister, that means your talent has been put on a showcase above anyone in your immediate or whatever. And so you have fans, you've acquired people who want to see, listen, hear all the things about you. And so a lot of times people take advantage of that, and then they wear out the celebrity because they're like, damn, I don't get a break. And a lot of times the media training, they don't get that whole in between of appeasing the fan, but also the fans don't have a limit. So that's where it gets overwhelming. But when you are blessed to be in a position to be recognized and to be adored, a lot of celebrities have now, in I want to say the last 15 years, that's why you see a lot of people, a lot of celebrities doing these fan interactions. Because yes, it's good for engagement, but it's also the recognition of we have to meet the fans somewhere. So
listen. You got to realize, though, Tosh, that's orchestrated. So, yes,
of course,
correct. So, the artist, the celebrity, knows that this is what they have to do for their career, and when that time comes, they will do it. What I'm saying to you, when the artist is off, the artist is off, and that's what you have to understand about being an artist. Their time is their time, and they really do. They really do respect that and hold that true to themselves. And the problem is that, unfortunately, because of social media, that shit is on 24 hours a day for the most part. So when they do turn off and they get that opportunity to just shut down and be with their friends and family, that's what they want to do. They don't want to, they're taking pictures 1,000 times a day
but they're also taking pictures with their friends and family is what I'm saying. So when they go out with their friends and family, you guys don't take pictures?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. No.
So that's what I'm saying. That must be y'all. But I know my celebrity friends and family. Like we went to Magic Mountain, and we are taking pictures. We're on the roller coaster.
No. That's listen. Again, if you go as a group, right, and you're going on a trip, and that's different. That's a family time. You're taking those sorts of family shots. But I'm saying to you, me, you know, at the lounge with the guys, nobody. There wasn't one picture taken at all from anybody. I didn't even see anyone's phone really out, to be honest with you, which was shocking. But nobody took any pictures after the show when we were at the lounge. Nobody, not one picture. And that's because it was downtime. It was time to just unwind, say what they want to say, do what they want to say, act like they want to. They respect each other's private space because that's what's deserved. You don't, and artists are not obligated because they're public figures. They're not obligated to do any of that shit. People believe that they are, but they're not obligated to take pictures. They don't owe anybody anything.
Listen, shout out to all my celebrity friends. When they see me, we flick it up. I'm like, yo, let me get a picture for some footage. I don't know. I'm a different type of person. So shout out to you. Shout out to your friends. But I know that I'm going to get the picture and I'm going to bring it back every time.
Yeah, but listen, and that's your job. And I'm telling you that, you know, around certain people, if they know you for that, you'll be the person that they stay away from until they're ready.
Never.
Until they're ready.
I've never had that problem because, again, I've been doing this since I was 16. So I know how to walk into a room. I know how to captivate a room. I know how to get what I want, and I know how to get out.
Again, if people know that's what you do, and if they allow you into that space, then okay.
When people know what you do, they ask.
It's like Johnny. It's like Johnny Nunez. Johnny comes around. He's here to take fucking pictures. One thing and one thing only. So if Johnny's around, don't ask Johnny not to take a picture, because unless you don't want your picture taken, keep him out, because that's what he's there for. So I get it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with anyone doing what their job is. I'm saying to you, my relationship, unfortunately, is way different. I will see Tasha again, and we will take a picture, and we will
no pictures.
You know, no.
I'm gonna treat you like your other friend. No pictures. No pictures. I'm just saying, when people know what you do in a space of journalism, I've never gotten Tasha's here, you know, don't talk. No, when we take pictures, I make it very clear. I'm like, or they straight up say, is this going on a show? Is this going on social media? And I'll say yes or no. And I'll be like, what do you want? They're like, do whatever you want. But I'm also a different kind of, I'm not messy. I don't do messy media. So no one is ever afraid to be in a room with me. No one is ever afraid to see me pull my phone out and they're like, oh no. So again, I guess this rule applies to some people.
And again, I will say to you, if 9 out of 10 times the rooms that you are in are rooms where that is happening, then it's completely fine. That's what I'm saying. So most of the times, if you're out at an event, then everybody's taking pictures. On this particular event, again, was in a private setting at a public event, right? So that's what made that room different. That's what made the moment with Bow Wow different. Now, if I was, I don't know, maybe if I was even in the, I don't know. I can't really tell you. Like, maybe if we were, I don't know. I don't know where I would have felt comfortable to be like, yo, let's grab this picture. It just,
if but you can't take a picture at a concert,
no.
Where are you taking pictures?
No, what I'm saying is because 9 out of 10, I'm in a personal zone, right? If I was at maybe the meet and greet area or something, then maybe.
Okay, so perfect. Someone just said, you know your friends and what they don't like, and that's it. Like, it's like, you know, if you know your people, then that's it. But if you're also in a space of, I don't know, we could talk about this till we're blue in the face. I'm just different. Like I said, I've been doing this 30 years or whatever. But I've also been a person where I've just never been afraid to ask for what I want.
I get
never.
It. But let me ask you this, and we'll end it on this. 9 out of 10 times when you're doing this, you are at an event where this is happening, right?
I'm on 24/7. I'm on.
What I'm saying to you is, most of the times that you're interacting with celebrities is in an open public space for the most part. right? I'm asking a question. If I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. But for the most part, your interactions with celebrities are at events.
No, I'm at their houses sometimes. So it all depends. I don't go outside a lot, right? So I'm at their houses. I'm wherever where I live, my kids go to school with celebrity kids. So I'm usually in mommy mode with them. I'm in sport mode because their kids are on the same team, volleyball and basketball. So in my last recent years, no, I'm literally usually at their homes in private settings or private settings.
So Salt, Pepper, Melba, those people you're in private.
I don't know. Those people are. I'm talking about other celebrities that I do know
throughout your career. That's what I'm saying.
Well, throughout my career, it varies. So you're saying most of the times, and I'm saying no, it varies. So sometimes we're at an event, sometimes we're at home, sometimes so it does vary.
Okay.
What was the question?
No, that was it. I mean, it doesn't matter now because you're saying that that's not the case for you.
Right. No, right. Because it varies where I'm at different places at different times. But like I said, depending on what I want, like, it's like, okay. I mean, if we're sitting around eating cheese and like when we were home at a Super Bowl party, the whole house was full of, private. It's a private event, no public, but
I'm saying that's a private event though.
So, right. So something like that where it's like, I don't know. If I feel in the moment where I'm like, I want to take a picture, we're taking a picture. That's it. If everyone is sitting around. And
you are a bully, so I get it. All right.
I'm not a bully. I just get what I want. And I'm not afraid to ask for it. And at the end of the day, if someone says no is a complete sentence and you say thank you and that's it. But my whole point in all of this to everyone is never be afraid to ask for what you want. No matter where you are, you always lead with respect and you ask for what you want. That's it. I got his point, but I also don't. That's an old dated mentality. I've been raised to never be afraid. That's it. And you always
people
lead
get
with
told
respect.
no all the time. So
all the time.
I get it.
I've been told no, and guess what? You got to take that.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no, you know what I'm saying? No is no. But how would you know? How would you know? You got to ask.
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad.
Is it better to be working or respected? I say.
Yes. Some celebrities can be rude.
Feeling kinda right now on it. Oh, no.
Let's get into this chili story when we get back.
I'm having a good time, baby. Spreading my love around. You can always catch me going up and down. Oh, are you having a good time, sugar? So do what you wanna do. Rubbing my body down the whole night through. If you wanna see me, come and see me. Don't waste time, just please me. Soak up all of my affection. Baby, come and learn my lesson. So turn off the TV, throw on a slow jam, and let's get busy. Soak up all of my affection. Feeling right now, baby. Feel so sexy, yeah. Feeling right now. You make me wanna smile. Feeling right now. Don't you go nowhere. So don't you ever go away. I like what you're wearing, baby. It's soft as a morning cloud. You got got me thinking again about. I like how you're smelling, baby. Is it something I bought for you? Wear it more often, lady. It makes me wanna get next to you. Come and see me. Come and see me. Oh yeah. Don't waste time. Just don't waste time. Soak up all of my affection. Soak it up and learn. Soak it up and know it. Turn off the TV, throw on the slow jam, and let's get busy. Soak up all of my affection. Oh, no, baby. I love you. Right now. Oh, you feel so sexy. Yeah. Right now. You make me wanna smile. Don't you dare go nowhere. No, yeah, oh, let me love you down now.
Kyle West, you know what to do.
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad.
Good morning.
Say something.
What?
Say something. I like when you bring us back in from music breaks.
I don't. Hi, everybody. What's up?
What is wrong with your rhythm these days?
These days, go back to the other shows. I just got back from traveling. Okay,
that don't mean shit. Okay, nobody cares about none of that shit. We want you here. That's what we care about. Where are you now?
I have no voice.
Oh God, here we go.
My camera isn't working.
Oh God, here we go.
My face still got makeup on from yesterday,
and we're still at 0 viewers.
We don't have no viewers watching us.
This is crazy. Who are these people?
But we have people chatting with us. So
I don't know. Who are they? Are they real or are they AI? Todd? Maybe they're all AI. Maybe they're not even the real ones, Todd.
There's one person watching and 50 people in the chat. If you're here and you're watching us, I guess hit the like button so we at least see there's somebody watching. Shit.
Coke, do we take song requests? Not normally, not here. To be honest with you, but you know, you can mention it every once in a while. If it piques my interest, I might play something.
If it piques your interest, it's hilarious.
I'm saying I don't really take requests on the show. You never see me do that.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And tell us what you want to hear. Hi, my name is Tammy, and I'm calling from Long Island City. And I just want to hear. I don't know.
But Coke, when I DJ on TikTok, I take requests over there, especially if you are a super subscriber.
I had to see when you said Coke, I thought it was Coke, no joke. Choke,
Coke.
No joke. Yeah. Coke, no. Choke. I haven't seen him in a where is Choke?
I just saw him. He just actually posted something talking about Jay-Z's interview.
Choke is hilarious, I swear. Yeah. What did he? I don't need. Never mind. No need. What did he post? What did he post?
Nah, he was just talking shit about Jay.
Oh golly!
Now they talking about Jay-Z wearing a wig. And how the nigga don't have any gray hair? I don't understand how the nigga don't have any gray hair. The nigga's dress ain't got no gray.
People do know there's like color systems out there, right? Like Choke is something. Choke.
I mean, hey, to each his own.
Choke, no joke.
I'm about to dye my beard. Dyeing everything. Dyeing
What?
My pubic hairs, everything.
Ew. What the fuck? Ew.
Yeah.
Your pubic hairs are gray too?
There's a few strands.
What the fuck?
I keep them low, so you know. I manscape. What?
Nothing. I have never seen a gray hair on a man, and I really don't want to.
First of all, your man was completely gray.
He had no gray hair on his man parts.
He probably dyed them shits and you didn't know it.
No, he manscaped, and then when they grew in, his hair was blonde all over his body. He originally he had dark hair on top, but
what does that mean? He was gray. That motherfucker was 75% gray.
No, on his head, yes, but on his other parts, like his legs, his arms, his chest. Well, he had gray hair on his chest, but he had blonde, like ash blonde. But he would manscape, so I didn't have to.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I only see it when I allow it to be seen.
Shout out to my white chocolate. Mama misses you so much. Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy? So this is my first real out of town trip since he passed away. And so when I got the call that he passed away, I was traveling. I was in Oakland. And I knew something was wrong because he never lets me travel without having everything in order. So when I left, I'm like, it was confirmed. I'm like, there's no way he would let me drive, 5 hours to Oakland and not even a phone call, nothing. And so driving back to Oakland was hard. Like I drove 3 out of the 5 hours in complete silence. So this trip to Vegas was officially like the first round trip. You know what I'm saying? Like go and come. And oh my God, it was so weird because it's like a routine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like in the hotel, like, and then the kids are like, are we going to go to the shit? Every time we go to Vegas, he's like, all right, tell mom to take you to blah, blah, blah. Get whatever you want. And so the kids are looking at me and I'm looking at them. I'm like, don't you ask me to go shopping. Like, don't you? We're not doing that. In the hotel at the Aria, they have the Gucci store downstairs, and I'm just driving by. I'm not looking. But it's weird. It's weird traveling now. The little things that I would do, like take pictures, and our thing was always sign a life, and so I would take like a selfie at the end of the days. And so I took one. Where could I show it to you all? Right here. Here we go. I haven't posted it yet, but I took it because these would be like, the pictures for him. He would always be like, hey, hot mama, can I see what you look like at the end of your day? And so it's always find the hotel mirror and send me your picture. And so, oh, look, I'm showing you the camera that doesn't work. So this is always, I thought about posting it, Chad, but Oh, shout out to my white chocolate. Mama misses you.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving right along. All right, so we got some entertainment news that we need to get into. It's partly personal too, I guess.
Why? Personal?
Well, I mean, because I have a personal connection to one of the people. So.
Ooh, this is juicy.
So, have you heard about what happened with Shelly?
No, did she?
TLC.
She didn't pass away, did she?
No.
Okay, what happened?
So, a few things happened. Apparently, she posted reposted, basically a meme of that was going around about Michelle Obama being a man
in real life.
In real life, what?
Like this wasn't AI. Like she actually posted it.
She reposted this.
Right, like she actually reposted. This wasn't like a fake.
No. This was a thing.
Uh-huh.
And on top of that, so once that happened, people started diving, and then they found like there were receipts of her donating to some Republican politicians. Wasn't a lot of money, but basically showing her support for.
They found the receipts.
The internet started interneting.
Oh.
They started doing what they do.
They went down a rabbit hole.
Uh-huh. And obviously the internet went crazy, and a lot of backlash, and people are getting at her. And she basically posted a video saying it was a mistake. The buttons were all together, and she didn't realize that she actually did it until people started hitting her up and saying, hey, what's up with this? Why'd you post this? Boom, 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 boom. And then she obviously came out and did a video where she apologized. And she was like, oh, there's no way in the world I would do this to her. And I supported the Obamas and so on and so forth. And what's happening now is that they are continuing their deep dive. And people are like, all right, you know what? You made the repost mistake. Maybe we could forgive you. Right?
Yeah.
And then the receipts came out. And then they're like, all right, it's not a lot of money, but you still supported it. Maybe we could let you slide. Wait.
No, yeah, go ahead. Because I just found something. The phones are listening, but go ahead.
So, and then there was another guy who came on and basically ran through all the shit. And then what he did was he went and started looking at who she was following. And that's where it became a real issue, because she's following a lot of conservative MAGA type of people.
Interesting.
And obviously Cheryl came to her defense.
Yeah, I see that literally in real time. I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
Came to her defense. But keep in mind, they're about to hit the road. And,
they are.
This is the worst possible time that could have happened. And so obviously it's a level of damage control that they're doing. They're trying to salvage this thing. But I think it's pretty fucked up, to be honest with you. I did want to show this.
Swipe across? No, go to her page, actually.
Go to whose page?
Chili. She has a statement. So go to her page, because you're showing this from a Shade Room. So go to Chili's page, and you can actually see her original post, and you go to her, swipe across, and you'll see her video.
I wasn't going to play the video, but okay.
I mean, you're talking about it. You should. If you can. If you can't, then...
We can.
But her statement, while he's pulling that up, did you want to read it?
Go ahead. I can't do both at the same time.
She says, I want to be clear. I am not MAGA and do not support any of the many policies that are causing great harm to the American people. I made a mistake too many make. I did not read the fine print. I thought I was supporting causes against human trafficking and for veterans. Two things I care deeply about, as my dad is a veteran and everyone knows I love children. I have learned a valuable lesson and ask for grace as I navigate this. Love, Chili.
I don't even know her Instagram page, to be honest with you. Do you know it offhand?
I'm sorry?
Do you know her Instagram page? I don't.
Oh,
I don't even know if
The Real Chili. I could play the audio. I just can't play the video.
I got it.
Yeah? So what are y'all thinking? I think first of all, shout out to Chili. I don't know her personally. But first and foremost, shout out to her. I feel like she did this on purpose. Excuse me. I don't think this was accidental, because there's too many measures and steps that you have to go through before something is posted. So that whole my phone was in my pocket and I went live thing doesn't apply in 2026. Maybe in 2014, when there weren't many, confirmation steps, those things were happening. Like when my kids were babies and they would play on my phone, they used to press a button and go live, or press a button and post gibberish online. But now there's literally like 2 steps you have to go through before things get posted. And so I can't see, a repost happening without you confirming. A lot of people like to use the tactic, my phone was hacked. Or if they're in an unfavorable picture, they're using the whole AI excuse. I feel like, you know, she probably would have been better off saying my phone was hacked. And, you know, maybe that would have been a little bit of a better excuse than to try and say I was reposting, you know, I thought I did, you know, blah, blah, blah. I thought I was, because now her admittance, right, where she says here, I am not MAGA and don't support any of the many policies. So I don't support many of the policies, gives slight indication that she supports some, because if you're not a supporter at all, 100%, you would say, I don't support any. So let's, you know, context clues here. I don't support many means that she might support some.
Oh, she does.
Correct.
She's clear on that.
Then she says, I made a mistake too many make. I did not read the fine print. I thought I was supporting a cause against blah, 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 blah. So what this tells me is she's quite irresponsible in how she utilizes her social media, because she doesn't read, which kind of can air to you don't care. Her now justifying it by letting us know that, you know, her dad is a veteran and she really loves children kind of makes me feel like when white people are extremely racist and they go, but I have black friends, and they have like that one token black friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat. Excuse me. Put a one in the chat if you know what I'm saying. You know, the racist white person who likes to call people niggas and niggers and, you know, make these like little sly jokes. And, you know, they're like a deer in the headlight when you call them out, whether they're a public figure or not. And they're like, what do you mean I'm racist? I have black friends. And it'll literally be like the one person in the room and the person happens to be married. And now there's two, you know, they have kids or whatever. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Chili. Huh? What do you mean I don't care? My dad is a veteran and I love kids. Like,
that video's not on her page.
It is. It's there. I'm looking right at it. So the same.
You're looking at the video?
100%. So it's the second post on her page at the top where she has the same statement that you had just saw in the shade room, and it's that purple. Yeah. And then when you swipe across.
Oh, she has it. Okay.
I could play the audio. We don't have to post the video.
I have it.
My water. Oh, it's there.
My water. It's my water.
As we wait for the video to load, everyone, I just want to take this moment to give a message from our non-sponsor, Vaseline. Vaseline Lip Therapy. This is actually the Rosy Lips one. Soft pink lips. Vaseline Lip Therapy. I love to get this little travel size. I keep a couple of them in my bags, in the cars, on my desk. This one smells really, really good. Not overwhelming with rose scent. Makes my lips very, very nice and soft and moisturized. So shout out to Vaseline. These are like perfect. I got it at my local Target. I'm sure you could get it wherever Vaseline products are sold. They also have a cocoa butter one and they have one without flavor. So shout out to Vaseline. They are not a sponsor of The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. What's this under my nail? Oh, some glue. Okay. And
let me ask you this though. What do you think about Cheryl's reply?
Let's get into it. So Cheryl Salt from Salt and Pepper, she commented underneath Chili's post, and she says, Chili, please keep your pretty head all the way up, sister. This world is very quick to believe anything and everything posted on social media. Quick to crucify and slow to forgive. Even when you straighten it out, haters will always hate. We know you and your heart. I truly pray that you don't shed not one tear or lose not 1 minute of sleep or peace over this. We got you, and any threat of not coming to the show from anyone will not stop us from loving you, loving on you, and supporting you as a person and your legacy in music. This is the type of bullying we as a people have to stand up to. Whoever comes to see us, great. And whoever doesn't will miss something special, powerful, will miss something special, powerful sisters coming together. Positive vibes only. Continue to let your light shine, Queen. So I'm pretty sure there was a barrage of people shunning Cheryl for supporting Chili. There's over 200 comments underneath this. And Cheryl responded and said, y'all, it was an accident, and I believe her. If my own sister made that mistake, I'd believe her. Shout out to Cheryl, Salt from Salt and Pepper. I love her. I am very happy to know her, thanks to my buddy here, Chad. So what I will say, Cheryl, and you know I love you, like you know that in like real life we talk all the time. I think that because the girls are, Salt and Pepper, TLC, and Vogue, they are going on a tour. All right. They just made the announcement. What is it? Last week, Chad? They made the announcement?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the first time these ladies are going on a tour together. It's very iconic. These are women of these are women of cultural and musical history. This is the first time that they are embarking on this tour together. And so with all of the backlash that Chili is facing, it does somehow, in some way, shape, or form, it will affect ticket sales to a certain degree. And I think Cheryl immediately went into a form of damage control. This is a PR move. Now, Cheryl in real life is a very sweet lady. When Chad and I publicly went through our disaster, she was very empathetic towards both of us. She shared her own personal stories. She also, validated my feelings and how I was feeling towards what was going on. And then she also had a conversation with me about grace. And she also gave me her personal take on things that were going on with the group, as we all publicly know. And if you don't know, you could go down your own rabbit hole. So Cheryl is in a space in her life right now, in her mature age and time, where grace is really part of her everyday living. I will say that. And she's not heavy on leaving people in the shit box. Yeah, she absolutely is thinking about her tour, but I'm telling you, in real life, she is very much a person where be upset, it's valid, but let's extend grace somewhere. How can we extend grace? This is how she is in real life. So I'm not surprised at all. I think, trying to coddle a situation and a circumstance that we know was done on purpose, I think the best way to really look at this is to say, look, you have to sit in your shit sometimes. You have to admit, like Chili, if you posted that, stand on your 10 toes, sis. You posted that shit. Appeasing to social media, you are now in a role of submission, and you are now submitting to the bullies because now you feel like I fucked up because now all these people are coming towards you. But when you posted it, you weren't thinking about the people that were going to come at your neck who are against your thoughts and beliefs of MAGA. You posted it because you were 100% in your moment of what you posted. You cannot say you had no idea what you were posting, because now you look like an idiot. Because you don't want to be viewed as a dummy, but now you also don't want to be viewed as someone who supports all of the negativity towards MAGA. So my message to you, Chili, is don't be afraid to stand on your 10 toes and talk, educate the people. Why did you post it? Don't try to lie. Why did you post it? Maybe there's something your fans are missing. Maybe you should do a little bit of convincing. But you got to sit in your shit. You can still love veterans because your daddy is a veteran. You can still love children because you like children. But educate the people on why your thoughts and beliefs are what it is. That's how I feel. And I don't fault Chili for posting what she posted. She has to, she has to protect, her friend and her sister and her fucking tour. That's it.
So I agree with you. Maybe she didn't mean to post it. But No. Let me finish my thought. But she absolutely was looking at it.
She absolutely meant to put Chad. We are in 2026.
Wait. Because what I'm not certain of, I don't know where she reposted it at. I don't know if it was in the threads or if it was on her main page. That I don't know for certain. If anybody else knows, let me know where it showed up at. But you do know, if it's in the threads, you hit the little thing. That's automatic. It's one little button, bang, and it slides over. Whatever.
People are correcting me. I might have said something wrong. If I did, I don't know. Did I not say Saul or Cheryl or?
You said you did mix one little name up. It was okay.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But we are clear that at some point she has supported the Republican Party. We know that for certain. And I think that that's the part that we all should really have issue with. I don't know.
Hello?
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing? Can you mute yourself? Okay. So we know for certain that she's been supporting the Republican Party. And as a supporter of TLC and SALT culture, I don't know how any of us can take a stance that, those things that she supports go directly against everything that we are. So that's her voice. That's her belief. She does have to stand on that. And we have to stand on our business as well. And anybody coming to her aid is not something that we should take, or to her defense is anything that we should take lightly as well. Because if that's the case, then we're defending not only her, but we're defending what she believes in. And I think that that's an issue. And that everybody individually has to make their own decisions on how to handle their support for anybody who stands alongside of those who choose to go against who you are, who I am. I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Tosh.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've said it time and time again. I'm all about individuality sometimes when it comes to certain things, because I like to be educated on what I don't know. And so when it comes to politics, I don't know it all. And I really, I don't like to sit in a space of ignorance because I want to know. I feel like in 2026, I'm 40. So for one, I feel like I'm just too old to be ignorant. What I don't know, I'd like to be educated on. And also two, if you're not too old or you don't feel like you're too old, I feel like, we are in the day and age of information. And so I like to listen to all perspectives because I like to respect the information that's out there. And so if you are making a conscious decision when it comes to voting that affects the people around you, I really like to have open conversations on why. Do you know what I'm saying? What is it that you are in alignment with? Because I think it definitely breeds for healthy dialogue. And if I'm going to sit in a room with you, or if I'm going to spend time with you over the phone, I have enough respect for you on a baseline to give you that. If I hang out with you, I allow my kids to be around you, and I spend more and more of my time with you, then that increases and escalates our relationship. So I value what you have to say. You understand? So if I was personal friends with Chili, I would absolutely want to know her thoughts, views, and opinions on her political, just her political beliefs. And that's how I am in real life. I really would want to know. I'm all about it 10 toes down. I'm a 10 toes down bitch. If I'm gonna post something, if I'm gonna talk about something, I'm 10 toes down. If I'm wrong, and I might articulate something wrong, educate me. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me know. But I'm not gonna redact and act like, oh, I didn't do that. No, I did it. But now I know. And now I know differently. Do you understand me? So I think that's the approach that she should take. I posted that. However, here's my beliefs and why, and here's what my sisters and brothers and so on and so forth educated me on what I didn't know. I think she would have gained a bigger respect versus the backlash. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I don't know that anybody cares though about any of it, to be honest with you. And when I say any of it, I mean why. It's kind of like Matt, who was in the chat earlier. I think, yeah, okay. Everything he said meant nothing to any of us in here because none of us are affected by their policies the way that he is. And even the things that he spoke about were really financially based. The one thing he said that stood out the most is that he invests in the stock market and his money's going up. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
Yeah, but at the expense of losing healthcare, at the expense of there being a war, at the expense of 150 children and teachers being killed in the school, like at that expense.
Correct.
So, dude, if that's who you are, we're probably not going to ever be able to see eye to eye on much of anything. And I don't know that I want to hear anymore, to be honest with you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and again, in terms directly to what Chili's doing, okay, you made a mistake of reposting something, but you were looking at whatever it was you were reposting. That kind of shit don't even come in my feed, to be honest with you. I got to seek that kind of shit out, like if I hear about it. Secondly, you made contributions, and thirdly, you're following.
Right.
We don't really need to talk about much of nothing.
So would this affect your attendance?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm disappointed.
For one person?
I'm disappointed that Cheryl is standing beside her to support her, right? Because that means that you support that.
No, she supports her friend.
No, you can't. Then you can't. So you have. Remember when we're talking about choices? This is where you get to that place in life where you got to make choices. What side are you going to choose? Are you going to be on that side? Or are you going to be on this side? If your friend is over there, then you better wave and be like, dude, I wish you would have chose differently.
I mean, I kind of I have cousins who voted. I have family who voted for this administration, and you know, I live in a space of I don't like to be ignorant towards things. I really want to have a level of clarity, just on people's thoughts and opinions and beliefs, right? When it comes to all aspects of life, religion, racism, everything, you know, their career choice, all types of things. I like to learn and know. Then I make it my choice on, you know, how often do I want to spend my time with you based on whatever it is and how greatly that might affect me and my children on a frequent basis per whatever. So, you know, when it comes to, you know, like I said, like my family members that voted for Trump, it's not going to affect me calling a check on your well-being. It's not going to affect me from picking up the phone and kikiing and ha-haing because I'm not talking to you about politics in majority of our conversations. So when it comes to the things that do affect me, because I don't sit in the same tax bracket, I do, you know, sometimes I do wonder, you know, are you essentially getting what you want out of this administration? And how do you feel knowing that you are talking to someone that you deeply love and care about?
So here's the issue. I think it is the lack of your understanding of politics and how you are affected by that person's choice, right? So it is no different than you walking down the street with someone and as you're walking with them, that person does something that puts you in harm's way, right? You're going to continue fucking with this person? And you know that this person...
I'm sorry. One more time. What?
Really?
Yeah. Run that by me again.
You're walking down the street with someone who is a friend of yours, and that person puts you in harm's way. Will you continue to fuck with this person? This is going to be someone that you continue to journey with, and you know that they tend to lean on the side of recklessness.
I mean, we all have friends who
No. You're
their
not
hands in dirty money. Do you hang out with the gangsters and the, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
No.
I make my choices. Someone just asked me if Jermaine chooses to be MAGA, am I gonna roll with him? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I can't do that. I cannot. You at that point, you put our friendship. At that point, our friendship is at its max right there. Like I got to make decisions because that doesn't work for me. So you're against me by doing that.
Yeah, you know, politics and religion breed such a great divide that it's one of those things where I have chosen to learn in every aspect that I can. I like to ask people questions on, you know, the whys so that I can better understand things that, you know, maybe I just don't know or I don't understand. And that, you know, I don't know. I just listen, if this is what you choose to do, this is what you choose to do. You know, politics and religion will divide us every single time. Unfortunately.
Well, I think, you know, it's easy to put politics as something as the umbrella that this is all under, but at the end of the day, you know, this is about humanity, and I don't know why anyone would choose a group of people who are reckless. And we knew that they were going to be reckless. She says she didn't read the fine print, and what she's referring to, she didn't know the underlying, you know, things that were going on inside.
A lot of people. There's a lot of people.
That's ignorance. That's ignorance because it was everywhere.
100%, 100%.
It was. There's no way in the world you were a part of the political, or you did your civic duties in this last election, and you did not hear the difference between what, you know, the two sides were saying.
Well, you hear and see what you want. So that's why I always tell people to not to react right away, because you only hear and see what you want. And like you actually said, you don't get certain things on your timeline. So if you're not even receiving certain things, you're missing, right? And I don't mean that in a bad way either. I mean,
but you don't make a decision that affects your brother and your sister without doing some due diligence. It is important. It is your civic duty, not just to go vote, but to understand what is going on, like what you're voting for. You have to know this. And again, as Flea just said, ignorance is not a, what did she say? Ignorance is not a, I don't want to misquote her. She said, ignorance is not a defense. You can't use that. The information is there. It's too, the history is there. The history alone is enough to help you make these sorts of decisions. So I don't know. Again.
So I personally, okay, so someone asked if we still fuck with Cheryl, or maybe I missed it. Did they say Cheryl or Chili? It went away. Okay, Chad and Tosh, do you still fuck with Salt? I do. I love her. I love her. She's a great person. She's never steered me wrong. I don't know. That's just me. I stand with her.
Again, she's not my enemy, but I would question why you would do that. Like, she should have stayed out of it. She shouldn't have said anything. Personally, I think it was better for her not to say anything. And saying something and coming to someone's defense feels like, one of two things. One, you're aligning with her, or two, you're just doing this to save your dollar.
Oh, why couldn't it just be their friends and she doesn't?
Because you cannot stand beside everybody all the time. When someone makes a decision that is going directly, so if Chili came out and said some other foul shit, somebody's gonna have to make a decision. Is that what you're aligning with? If she came out and said, I'm tired of black women because black women don't know how to act and black women did blah, 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 blah. Is Cheryl going to come to her defense then and be like, well, that's my girl and I love her. And no, you're not riding with that because Cheryl would not align with that. She wouldn't align with that. But something is being prioritized here. And right now it's the tour. So I get it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I get it.
Yeah, this is, like I said, religion and politics are one of those conversations where, I don't know if it's because I've been in the media since I was 16 that I've been trained to never talk about what your political and religious beliefs are, ever. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just in my DNA at this point, but I've never I don't talk about religion and politics ever. I just learn. I like to receive information. If Trump says something stupid, I say the relevance towards whatever he's saying that's stupid. If you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. It's one of those conversations that really go in directions that you don't want it to go, and it causes such a horrible, horrible divide. I just kind of.
Tommy says, I believe Salt doesn't agree with Chili, but she's not going to publicly. Yeah, listen, I believe that. I don't believe she is aligning with it. I believe that she's doing it to save face, like to help this tour do what it's got to do, and they don't have to boot them off the tour because it could continue to grow. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to truly affect the bottom line. Probably not enough to kick them off the tour, personally. I don't think. But I think it's enough to have people, probably look twice about supporting TLC independently. Obviously, there are other people on this tour that people want to see. And for that reason, or maybe you'll see protests like people walking out on TLC's show when they're performing. Right. It's possible. So, again, to each his own. All right, we're like 20 minutes.
Wait, did you ever play the thing?
I didn't. Did it matter? I got it ready. You want to see it? You want to see
I
it?
saw it. Post it for the people.
Play it for the people.
To address a few things that's circulating on the internet that's very concerning to me. Let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody, and I immediately went to my page to see what was going on. Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button, and I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly I was scrolling and my thumb hit the repost button. Again, I had no clue that something like this happened until I got all the calls. But of course, hey guys, I wanted to come on here to address a few things that's circulating on the internet.
That's it. It doesn't go into another.
Oh, it cuts off.
Yeah, that's her video cuts off right there. So anyway. Oh, sorry. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
So, I'm on my Instagram. I don't know if my Instagram looks different than anybody else's.
Why?
So when you look at a post, the first button to the left is a heart. And we're going to go from left to right. So the first button on the left is a heart. Then as you go towards the right is the comment button. Then the next button is the repost button. And then the next button is a share. So in her explanation right now, she says all these buttons are close together. And she must have pressed the repost button by accident. Now, to her defense.
That's what I said.
I'm looking at this post and I click this repost button and it has reposted it right away. There is no, are you sure? It is a check mark and boom, I have reposted it. When I go to my page and I go to the repost, there it is. There goes the post I just reposted. It's right there. Now I can easily go to that and click that repost button again. And now it has disappeared from my repost tab. Could that be true? 100%. 100%. I have absolutely reposted an error. But I'm also, I notice it quickly. And I unclick it because I'm like, I might look at something and whatever my thought is, you could just you know what I'm saying? Undo it really fairly quickly. I don't know. Could that be really sure?
What does it mean though? So how does it change anything? What are we more concerned with? That she posted this obnoxious video and lie about Michelle Obama, or that she's voted Republican?
Two things can exist. Did she mean to repost that video of Michelle Obama? I will say that she could have absolutely reposted that in error. Is she a MAGA supporter? She probably is a MAGA supporter, right? So I think, does she support all things MAGA related? Probably not. Does she support some of the things? Sure, because in her own personal statement, she actually says that. So, I do believe that she probably has some things that she does agree with this administration. She says that in her own apology. Do I believe that she reposted a heinous, stupid post about Michelle Obama? Based on her recount and my clear breakdown on how these reposts can actually happen accidentally on Instagram, maybe she did hit the button by accident, didn't even realize it until people, because people do look at your repost because that's their way of seeing whatever it is that you like or whatever you want people on your timeline to see. They just go to your repost tab. So two things can exist.
And it still all equals one thing, is that she has supported and is supporting Republican Party right now. That's the issue. I don't even care if she's MAGA or not, because that's a subset of the Republican Party. Being a Republican and being MAGA are two separate things.
And she said she's not. She is not MAGA.
Yeah, I don't care. She's
Right.
a Republican.
No. Right.
That's what I'm
right.
saying. Like, she is supporting the Republican policies for the most part. Now, again, she didn't read the fine print. That's fine. You're back and back. We just talked about this. There's a bunch of people out there that are seeing what's going on and are now like, I'm just tired of politics altogether.
Someone said here, they were responding to someone in the chat that she thought she was supporting veterans and children with her donation. So I am not clear on where her donations went. I don't know if there's something out there that
no. What that means is when he was running that he was going to be the Republicans were going to be the party that did amazing things for veterans. We're going to support, children and, those sorts of lies that he told throughout his campaign. Nothing he said he was going to do, he's done but cause war. He actually led with saying America would be in no more wars. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So,
Nick Cannon.
Your boy. Let's get into it. We can't spend that much time on it, but let's talk about it. Go ahead, read it, Tosh.
What?
Read it. Go for it.
Where'd you find this?
You can't read it from the screen. It's too small.
Yeah, where'd you find it? Where's this from? What's the source?
Wow.
Or we always got a source. Nick Cannon.
Salt rides for Chile after MAGA support and makes one thing clear about the tour. Oh, they are juggling. I think that's the shade room.
Okay.
I just sent it to you. You guys in your DM.
Okay. So Nick Cannon, with Amber Rose as his guest, stated that the Democratic Party. Okay, so this is from Essence of Black Culture, the blog page. They posted this. They said, Nick Cannon, they quoted Nick Cannon for saying the Democratic Party is the party of the KKK. I F with Trump. Amber Rose stated that the Republican Party cares about people of color and Democrats don't. Nick Cannon then added, I agree with you 100%. People don't know that the Republicans are the party that freed the slaves. People are calling Cannon unintelligent because he doesn't know the Democrats and Republicans switched ideologies starting in the 1930s. Fans commented he's who Malcolm X was speaking about when he said people use comedians and celebrities as puppets in the Black community. These are clowns. This is all alleged. I did not hear this interview with Nick Cannon and Amber Rose, so I can't justify this to be true 100%. You heard it? You listened to it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is from his, I don't know if it's a new show, but they're riding around in this red vehicle, some sort of Jeep truck, and having this conversation. And she also said some other ignorant shit about mixed people not being black.
Mixed people? What do you mean?
Yeah, like black people who are biracial can't be black. I'm like,
wait, she said that mixed people aren't black?
No, mixed people, like herself.
People aren't black. Oh, okay.
They can't be black. Like myself, we're not black. She said that out of her mouth.
Is she biracial? Is Amber Rose biracial?
From what I understand, yeah.
I don't know her. I don't know anything about her to be honest. So I can't. I really don't know her.
Yeah, it was just one of the most ridiculous things to say. I mean, but this here, in terms of the Republican Party being the party of black people, and again, they're so out of context. The fact that they would say this, I'm like, are you really that dumb that you didn't do any research? You just heard someone tell you that this is what happened? Because obviously you're not smart enough to know or go and research this. You're not. Because if you went and researched exactly what you said, you would know how all of this came about. And yes, it is true that the Republican Party was the party that freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican, so on and so forth. But there had come a time where the alignment in the parties switched. And it came during the time when the Civil Rights Act was introduced by, I think, Lyndon B. Johnson at the time. And when that happened, basically those Democrats at that time that were more conservative and were supportive of slavery switched over to a Republican, but they left because they were like, we're not dealing with this dude who wants to give, rights to the right to vote and all of it. No, we don't want to deal with that. So we're going to go over here. So they basically left and switched. And the Democratic Party then became the party of the people. And that's where we are today. It's how we get to where we are today. So what they said was, true to some extent, but not true today. And you would think that, slaves were just freed. So I don't know. I don't understand it. The level of dumb that is happening with these two. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyway.
Shout out to Big Said. He just sent me a more extensive link to
the video.
So Nick apparently has a show. I forgot that fast. I think it's called The Big Drive or something like that. Red Drive or something. And they said it. So he, Big Drive. I was right. Okay. So he has a show called Big Drive where he rides around and, he's just kind of, doing car conversations or whatever. And so he basically, yes, he per this, I still got to hear it out of his mouth, but nonetheless, he did then say he doesn't support any party. He doesn't support the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. He supports what W.E.B. Du Bois said, that really fuck political parties. They're both evil. So
I agree. Totally agree.
That's basically his stance. So I can't necessarily say he's I don't know. You know what? In order for me to really formulate a full thought, I need to watch this episode because I can't. Thank you, Said, for sending these to me. It gives more insight, but I need to hear it for myself. Like I need to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because just like this one clip that I just watched that Said sent me, there's more context than what this blog page posted. You know what I'm saying? And then he sent me another clip. So I'll definitely find this video and we could talk more about it. Okay, right. Cannon stated he does not fully align with either political party, referencing W.E.B. Du Bois, that both parties are essentially the same, but praised Trump for cleaning house and following through on his promises. So that part is where he was like the Gulf of America. Like basically Trump is like, get the fuck out and pay us to come in. And there's a lot of people that, that they align with that too. So are they right? Right. And I believe it's both parties that actually
listen. Some things don't need to be changed or fuck with, right? It is a part of our history, just like slavery, and they want to reclaim this place to be what it is they have always wanted it to be, which is a white country, right? A white Christian country on top of that. And that is just not how the United States was. Okay, just wasn't. There's a reason why it was the Gulf of Mexico. It's just absurd what white people believe they could do. They could just impose their thoughts and wills to anybody at any time. And it is ridiculous. And we can no longer allow this shit. I had a whole live about this shit yesterday. It's uncalled for. It is unacceptable. Period.
Well, we certainly can take them off the screen.
Get these two coons off of here.
Oh, wow.
Let me get those two roaches, actually.
Oh, no. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Oh, he's a roach. Nick, you're a roach. Amber, you're a roach.
I don't know Amber, so I will not defend her because I just really don't know her. But
he's a roach. They're both roaches.
Shout out to Nick.
No, he's a roach. Nick, until you prove otherwise, you're a roach. You're a fucking roach. You're fucking a roach. And your behavior and your lifestyle speaks clearly, it's more evident why you do and say some of the stupid shit that you do in your life. You need to realign, my brother.
Shout out to Nick Cannon, who's a friend.
One of my closest friends is his friend. So I don't give a fuck. I would tell him in his face, nigga, what are you doing? It's like I would tell Jermaine or anybody else who I consider a friend. A black man on top of that, what the fuck are you doing? Speaking of which, there is a white rapper. I wasn't going to do this. But since we're here, I'm going to do this. Give me a second. Shout to the room. You can talk. What's your name again? Tasha. Okay. Why are you gonna leave that dead space like that? What's wrong with you?
He asked me what my name is. Maybe I should just be quiet.
So emotional, man. Well, that also reminds me of
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad.
Good morning.
I knew you when I had a friend. Very deeply, love lived within. But somehow we got loose.
oh, honeymooner's ass phone rings.
Somewhere we went wrong when we were oh so right. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? What's a man to do? What am I to do when my heart beats me to the door? Now I've tried and tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I'm emotional, and I can't let go. I'm trying to hold on. Though it hurts me so. Gotta let you know we were sharing. You seem to hurt
purposely. I didn't understand it. Oh, girl, why me? I had no choice. What was best for us was to terminate our love and be free. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? Oh, what's a man to do? What am I to do when my heart beats me to the door? Now we've tried and tried again, and now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I need more when I can't let it go. I am trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on.
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Okay. I want to address one more thing. Okay. I saw a video on Instagram about this rapper. It's a white rapper. I'm going to play the video first, and I'm going to give my thoughts.
Is this like, can I get a warning? Is this a white rapper that like what could
that you might like?
That I might know? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel scared now.
It doesn't matter. If you know him, you won't be talking to him anymore.
Like,
races, what the fuck's the difference? They tell me, bro, you can't say nigga if you white nigga. I tell them word, I say any word I like. Fuck what you heard, bitch, I hustle my whole life. I'm a different type nigga, guess I'm just a white nigga.
Really? You hustled your whole life? Did that hustle start before or after attending the private school at Admiral Farragut Academy? Because I'm trying to understand how a white dude named Kurt, raised in privilege, ends up making a song called, like he just cracked some cultural code the rest of us were too stupid to see. And let me start by unfucking this argument that because you're bumping Jay-Z, you think you suddenly get a pass. No, Kurt, hearing black artists use a word does not magically hand you permission to use it too. That's not how respect works. That's how entitlement works. See, when you say that word by yourself, what you're enjoying isn't permission, it's privacy. Nobody hears you, nobody checks you, nobody reminds you that history is still attached to that word, whether there's a beat behind it or not. And as such, there are no consequences. And not having consequences is something you're clearly used to. Although that suede beard looks like the consequence of bad genetics. The song name itself is part of the entitlement. Like putting the word white in front of it somehow makes it clever. Did you think that was some kind of racial loophole? And hey, I've said some stupid, embarrassing, regrettable shit in my life, but Kurt, you are operating at a gated community level of ignorance. See, Kurt wants black slang and black music and black aesthetics, and he wants to use a word that's loaded with generations of hate because he mistakes proximity for ownership. He wants the style and the edge and the cash, but none of the profiling or discrimination or the baggage that black people actually have to deal with. That's not authenticity. That's white boy privilege trying on blackness for profit. And black people don't need me to defend them. I'm here to point out that from one white guy to another, Kurt, this shit is embarrassing. And no matter how hard Kurt tries, he is never going to make that word normal outside of his little conservative bubble, because out here in the real world, history is still attached to that word, and so are the consequences of using it. And I didn't miss the visuals either. A black guy opening a car, and a black dude driving you around, and a black guy washing your truck, all while Kurt stands there in full rap star cosplay. Like somehow he's part of the culture instead of just using it. No, Kurt, you're not part of the culture. You are a sheltered, private school, MAGA elitist playing tourist in black culture while trying to franchise a struggle that you never would have survived. You're not hip hop. You're a rich white opportunist treating black culture like a costume and using borrowed struggle as a business model.
Well,
okay. I'm going to make this quick. Because my man, the dark left, is my man. I fuck with him heavy. And he said it as best as it could be said, I believe. I'm just going to come from a different approach. Right quick. Let me get a little closer. I'm going to make sure that he gets to hear and see what I'm about to say. Kurt. White rapper, Kurt. White nigger. You want to be a nigga? Check this shit out, nigga. My nigga. Your shit is whack, nigga. You're white, nigga. Your shit is trash, nigga. Double plastic, nigga. Your shit is never going to work, nigga. You're garbage, nigga. You can't rhyme, nigga. You're corny, nigga. See, this is how I would talk to anybody who thought they were dope, nigga. Who's not dope, nigga? You're not dope, nigga. You're trash, my nigga. Hopefully, you'll get the point, my nigga. And be done with your whackness, my nigga. Okay. And on that note, it is 45 minutes after the hour. This is
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Close out, T.
Shout out to the room, everybody. Shout out to everyone. Today's Monday, March 30th. Thank you so much for being here. We are 45 minutes into the third hour of our show, and we thank you all for watching. Excuse me. Allergies getting the best of me, and my nose is running. Shout out to the room. We thank you all so much for coming through to watch the Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. This is absolutely the the unfiltered morning show. If you are new here, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you come back. We'd love to have you. For sure, make sure you help our engagement get out into more people's algorithms so more people know about us. If you are watching us on the rewatch, we definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your day and walk and talk with us and laugh with us and, get angry with us and all of the things. And follow us on our socials. Chad has his social up on the screen. If you can't see it, he is the Chad Elliott Experience, and I am Natasha Simona. That's literally it. I am Natasha Simona. Across the board, we've got some exciting things coming out. Thank you so much for all of the 500 plus subscribers. We did it, and we are aggressively now we're just going after the YouTube plaque. So share us everywhere, everyone. And that's all I've got. I don't have any house cleaning. I don't have any house cleaning today. This was quite a show. This is quite a show. And Chad, are you gonna close out with this? Close out with a song. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot my national days. Wowee. Do you have any house cleaning, Chad?
I do not.
Okay. For the national days, everyone, today is March 30th. It is National Virtual Vacation Day. I think we all can do with a good vacation. When March 30th arrives, so does National Virtual Vacation Day, reminding us all to relax, recharge, and rejuvenate no matter where we are. Today is also National Turkey Neck Soup Day. I love a good soup. I really do. And this is going to really make me want to make soup for my family today. On March 30th, National Turkey Neck Soup Day challenges cooks to make a flavorful soup with the stock made from the neck of a turkey. I am the type of person where I just really don't, I like eating, chicken and stuff like that. I just don't want to know. Now I don't want the turkey neck, even though it says it in the name. It's also National Pencil Day. What is the significance behind this day? Well, each year on March 30th, National Pencil Day honors the writing utensil that has done more than just teach millions the alphabet and draw straight lines. It has also helped win wars and enabled amazing art. There's more to that. So if you want to go down the rabbit hole, just type in National Pencil Day and you'll learn more. It is also National Take a Walk in the Park Day. National Take a Walk in the Park Day each year encourages us to stretch our legs on our favorite trail or in our neighborhood parks. After a long, busy day, a calming and therapeutic way to relax would be a nice, leisurely walk in the park. And let me tell you something, that's also a good way to meet new people in your neighborhood. And shout out to all the single people out there. This is a great way to even meet like-minded people who enjoy walking and talking and being outdoors. I don't know where you all live in the country. I'm in Los Angeles. It's going to be a high of like 90 degrees today. It's also National I Am in Control Day. This is my kind of day. National I Am in Control Day on March 30th reminds us of a day when things were quite out of control. There's more to that too. I don't care to read all that. So you do your thing. And last but not least, I saved this for last because I am amongst these people because I am pre-med. It is National Doctors Day. On March 30th each year, National Doctors Day honors the professionals for their dedication and contributions to society and the community. Their dedication puts the patient first time and time again. On National Doctors Day, we say thank you to our physicians for all that they do for us and our loved ones. And you can read more about that. So I ended the day on that because I am proud to say I am a pre-med student. So shout out to all the doctors. Shout out to all of my family members that are doctors. I love you all. And all of my friends that are doctors as well. And if you're watching us, I hope this day is great for you too. That's all the national days for today. Do with it as you may. National I Do Kegels Day. You want to know something?
The Wake Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
Ready to check the flag, ready through the red light. 12 get me gun and won't pull over till I'm dead right. Ride till the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitch riding with me, let the head fly. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style. All the way to Crenshaw, I'ma have the mind, nigga better know. Big shit, poppin' in no little shit. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little bit. Let them ride Chevy 40 cal in my lap. Real dope boys in the trap. The big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. Niggas on my dick, make me room for your bitch. Gotta let them know. I don't turn wrestle, I don't lip box. Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to Hitchut. On the throne, bitch ain't when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, gotta let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on a nigga head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Pushing weird back, better give me respect and some more. And let her know for I would put the show for $1 or so. I was selling grand right on camera, tilling hammers go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center hitter, hitting hoes a centerfold, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences interfering, nigga. I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, bitch ain't when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Louis duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo. Like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich sex. Good looking your bitch back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. know, let 'em know. I'm full up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast. Let 'em know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man. Better let 'em know.
Hey, she took us on
The
a
Wake
walk.
Up with Tosh and Chad. Good morning.
We've been in your pocket. Shout out to Lizette. She said she took us on a walk with she took us on her walk today. Mrs. Preston said we are blessed. We got a 3-hour show. By accident. By accident. I saw the sun come up. I said, oh shit. You lucky my kids are on spring break. I don't gotta wake these little boys up. But I definitely gotta hop on mommy duty.
All right. We out of here. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, there it goes.
Later, y'all. We out. Pieces.